AVXL up nearly 20%. This is Wednesday, the 23rd of July 2025. So the stock is showing a decent amount of strength within a longer term bullish trend. It's also trending as investors discuss and zero in on potential near term catalysts, with discussions heating up around upcoming scientific presentations and the ongoing European Medicines Agency review process for its flagship Alzheimer's drug, blarcamesine. So they're also speculating that any positive updates, whether new clinical data or regulatory progress, could trigger a short squeeze. Some members are also optimistic about the company's ability to secure regulatory approval in Europe ahead of larger pharmaceutical rivals. So that's the rivals in the Alzheimer's space. So there's also chatter about how positive readouts or milestones could attract partnership deals and even buyout interest from bigger players, bigger pharmaceutical companies, eager to, especially those that are eager to, diversify and broaden their neurodegenerative pipelines. So there's not all sentiments are positive. Some investors and commentators are quite cautious, quite apprehensive following the company's recent stock offering, and they are not very confident that the company is not going to come back in the near term or if in the near term, in the medium term, if not even a long term, to come and raise more funds and probably diluting yet more. Yeah, diluting shares yet more. Um, so they're not exactly sure that the sort of funds they have is enough to take them through late stage trials and commercialization. So that's some skepticism out there. So the attention is overall is locked on the next few weeks as the company prepares for key updates that could shape its path forward and influence its positioning in the multi-billion dollar Alzheimer's market. So this is an interesting market, very very interesting. A lot of controversial players there. Yeah, any stock that is involved in this, it does draw a lot of attention. It does really draw. You know. Yeah, let's see now. Intraday high 13.72, not far from it again, attempting to retest it. So this is equally an upward projection because it's now a target it has to surpass. It attempted to break through and failed. So higher prices are expected to keep printing, going all the way towards Monday, the 4th of August, and then after that, it's expected to consolidate with a slight bias to the downside, but pretty much just a consolidation. Do we have upper projections? No, we have a downward projection currently in play. Underlying trend strongly bullish. Let's see now. Let's see whether we can find any more upper projections. We're looking at prices beyond $13, close to $14. That will be an extra upper projection. But in any case, we still have to recognize the downward projections: 11.26, 10.66, 9.7, 6.87, and much more. So in terms of its buying pressure, based on what we have here on this daily chart, yeah, it's growing. You can see 2.44. Trend mode is from 0.25. This is almost 10x that, yeah, 10x the basic trend mode value. So yeah, everything is strong here. Momentum is buying pressure is has been building gradually since. We will see how strong it is on the daily chart. The 4 hour chart is almost like it's like the hot hand of the daily chart of the daily charts. Because the daily chart is it's not active when the market is closed, but the 4 hour chart is always active apart from weekends. So yeah, we can see here high prices expect to remain in place up till tomorrow's pre-market session, and then might decline somewhat, and then resume the uptrend. Let's see what we have in terms of buying pressure. Yeah, a lot more. It's almost 10x what we have there on the on the daily chart. Yeah, so yeah, it gives you a deeper view of what's going on. So if you think that buying pressure is gradually growing, this it would equally tell you that it has actually gone quite far. Short sellers, they are definitely feeling the pressure. They're definitely feeling the pressure. They're facing the challenges in holding their positions because we have an overriding force in the form of buying pressure. So they will always be they have been struggling to maintain their positions. They've been there, and especially now that it has been printing higher prices, especially this the recent, especially of late, where the price went into high gear from 20 from yesterday to 22nd. So, but at the same time as well, we can see the extrapolation is saying that that pressure, that buy pressure, is going to begin to fizzle out, going all the way towards this slight decline that he pointed out, and it's going to drop off by just going to drop off just at the point when the price may begin to resume the uptrend, and it's going to resume, but it's not indicating that it's going to get as strong as what we have right now. Yeah, it makes sense. The higher the price goes, the you can imagine that the buying pressure may be a lot less, maybe a lot less, but it has probably. I'm thinking if short squeeze comes into this, then this momentum, this buying pressure may be a lot different. So here we have downward projections, nothing to the upside. So $13 is our 13.72 is the projection we have observed so far. So we could also try and slide sideways to see if we can find anything further up there. Nothing further up. Okay, we can return to the weekly chart. We may see some projections there. It seems we have some projections here. Yeah, we have 12.43 downward projection, 14.44, 15.69. I think that's quite reasonable, but you never know. It may still be able to break through these sort of projections, 14.47, 15.69. So I think it warrants having a look at some of these minute charts. 13.54. Let's see. Sometimes they can be, yeah, you can see 14.62, 14.3, 14.82. Yeah, okay, let's look at the 2 minute chart. We have, 14.68, 14.91, 14.29. Okay, let's have a look at the 3 minute chart. 13.97, that's the most we've seen there. 5 minute chart, let's see. Okay, so I think we can just make do with the ones we have here on the weekly chart: 15.69, 14.44, and then this here 13.72. There are other $13 values as well, then coming down to 12.43. So just see what you make of AVXL. It just feels like higher prices may continue to print. It just feels that way. But let's see how things go. Okay, so before we go off, let's just have a look at the order book to see how liquid the market is. It doesn't look that liquid, so it doesn't look and see one, two single digits, mostly single digits mostly. So it's there's a good indication that much of what is prevailing at the moment is aggression. Yeah, so you just need to be aware of that. The more aggressive they are, the stock is, the more volatile it will be, and if it's more volatile, then the less likely the less likelihood of it holding value. But in any case, the stock has done well to keep up the uptrend since late May. Okay, so see what you make of AVXL, and thank you very much for watching this video.